Hey, you guys, how's it going? I haven't really filmed in my closet in a long time, but here we are. I just thought it'd be convenient for me. Summer Fridays, brown sugar. You know what it is? You know how it is. You know, it just kills two birds with one stone. Because you got a little color, and my lips are always peeling. They're always fucking peeling, which please don't. Like, I do drink enough water. I try, I try my best. But yeah, I think this has been a thing for me since I was in high school. So I've always had chapped lips. What are you gonna do? And then I have this has been through hell. It's nasty as fuck. I don't even know what company this is anymore. I think Run Beauty, that's what I always say, but I love it. I love it. And I'm gonna wait until the lip gloss seeps into my skin. Anyway, so as per usual, I'm going out today. Maybe a little button, like let's relax a little, let's take it easy. It's not an interview, okay? So I'm going out. I haven't really eaten, so maybe my mood is a little off, but also, guys, keep in mind that I am quitting the nicotine. It's like a vampire. It's killing me. It really is. And so the Quit Nicotine group provides these lozenges, and they're good. They're actually pretty tasty. They pull for a little bit, so I will be carrying this with me. Shit like this makes me feel like a grown ass woman. In our culture, it's just this thing where, like, I think you're just always treated like as a baby, like, well, it varies, if there's a boy, if there's a son, then the son gets even more baby than the daughter. But in my experience, well, my mom would always say this thing. She's like, you're a daughter and a son to me. I don't know what that means. Actually, I do know what that means. I think the relationship we've built is one where the dynamic now has shifted in terms of support. So I feel like, she sees that. But that being said, I can't imagine it's her responsibility to understand because of the generation she's from. But, like, taking responsibility, leadership, and charge is not inherently masculine. Come on. Okay? Anyway, so point is, I get babied. I do. I'm also an only child. And shit like this, the little lozenge and, maybe like an edible or something, hiding in the pockets of my room, stuff like that, makes me feel like a grown-ass woman. Like, oh, I'm an adult. I do my own stuff. But I was gonna say I don't have to share my location, but not that I'm disrespectful about it with my parents, because I love them to pieces. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you what's up. I guess life is kind of stupid right now. Inane. Dumb. There have been a couple of good things that have happened, and I'm not focusing on them because ebb and flow, right? And we're not flowing. Not entirely, not as much as I wanted. I'm just figuring things out. And in the midst of it, I think I should take the opportunity to slow down and reflect a little, because I think it's an amalgamation of things which is making me feel low. One, quitting the nicotine. Two, being on my period. Three, just like the little things that have happened that are like kind of bothering me, but nothing crazy, nothing major. In fact, like, I recently posted about Script Pipeline's review, or someone from Script Pipeline reviewed my script, and it's a pretty big platform, and I posted the first paragraph because it's a lot. But it was about, like, the script and The Last Banana and what was great about it, and just like all the other constituents that work with the politics and the agricultural industry, and her having a phobia of bananas being really funny. That I italicized that, so that was, I don't know, like, that's cool. And then of course, like, oh, and the comment that like this is one of the most original scripts they've read this year. So cool, like that means the world to me, you know. So not, I don't want to get so dramatic and say something that I've always said in these videos, that I just have that tendency to be annoyingly cathartic, but like obviously this is what I live for. So as far as like screenwriting, you know, so it's just nice to get that feedback. And it was compared to The Big Short, and I've heard that many times, and I love it. That's kind of what I was gunning for anyway, something economical, and even stylistically with the montages and the sequencing and the cuts and the narration. Like, a lot of it was influenced by The Big Short, but of course my take is met with more inanity and goofiness and chaos, what with her internal narrative, her tribulation, her OCD, her phobia. You know, it has to be fun. A movie about bananas and it not being fun just cannot make sense to me. And I'm also inclined to write comedy into a story. I can't solely do comedy. I don't think I have that ability, but also it's separately formulaic, and I don't think I've mastered that. I don't think it particularly piques my interest either, because I've when I started writing, I was geared towards drama. Now, granted, I guess we have ventured into this sort of conversation again, but granted, when I started screenwriting, this lozenge, I can't eat it. It was because of Marvel, and sorry, it's my mom. I don't know. Is she? I don't know. She's in. Oh my god. Anyway, so I started because of Marvel, and you'd think I would continue with more like high concept story scripts, but really no. I think my heart always resided in the drama genre, and was always touched by movies that would be drama. I loved Marvel. Now I think it's nostalgic for me, but I can't keep up with like just all of it, you know. I did, however, watch Spider-Man recently. I have my notes. I have my thoughts. Yeah. But anyway. Yeah, so I think when I was a kid, when I decided to be a screenwriter, I was 14. And so at the time it was Marvel, and then I watched Gatsby and a couple of other, Perks of Being a Wallflower. It was just around that time where I was just so influenced by movies, and I wanted to write something like Gatsby. It broke my heart at that age, and like then in high school I read the book. Oh, whatever. Like it just at the time, you know. Yeah. So innately, I think my scripts have to touch that base, and they can also incorporate comedic elements, because like I like to think that I'm kind of silly and kind of goofy and kind of funny. Like that, oh my god, she's so crazy. In a very sarcastic way. Like, I don't know if you guys would know the meme I'm referring to. That happened to me once. I'm gonna expose myself. So I posted a video on TikTok. I took it down, but I posted a video on TikTok where like my cousin and I were on the Cat in the Hat ride. That ride creeps me out. I'll tell you why after. Hopefully I'll remember. But anyway, they're just screaming profusely, and I was screaming a bunch of things. Like, I kept pointing at the fucking cat, and I was like, "You're a pervert!" Like, just screaming. And then I posted it because I thought it was funny. Okay, when men do it, it's different. Like, there was a video that like went extremely viral of these guys. It is really funny. They're like Halloween Horror Nights, and it cuts to them screaming on the Cat in the Hat ride when like the Thing 1 and Thing 2 were released. I thought it was really funny. But anyway, so I tried it my way, and everybody was just like, by everybody I mean like 4 people, but they were like, "Oh girl, you're so crazy. Haha, you're so crazy." I took it down. I'm not getting flamed. No, I'm not that brave. Okay. Anyway, I don't even know what the point of that. Oh, okay, but I might as well tell you why I'm so fucking creeped out by motherfucking Cat in the Hat. So, I don't know if anyone remembers that weird segment on Robot Chicken where like it's the movie The Cat in the Hat with Alec Baldwin, and like the cat has a large peepee, and it's pixelated. It just really freaked me out. I was a kid. I shouldn't have. I mean, at the time, like, I didn't know this. I didn't comprehend the switch from Cartoon Network to Adult Swim. So like, that freaked me the fuck out. Yeah. But anyway, no real point to this video. I think sometimes I just make these because I think that my makeup looks kind of cunt. And I did my hair and I feel good. I do feel good. On the inside though, we have some work to do, if I'm being honest. Gotta figure some stuff out. I gotta ground myself. I think I've just been coasting. I think I'm just having a lot of fun. And I just kind of do mindless work with the writing. Not mindless. I mean, there's steps I need to meet, but I really need to get into it. Okay, I'm kind of going back to the basics too. Maybe out of anxiety, because I feel like the banana script isn't enough and I gotta do something. I do something different. I gotta innovate. And I ordered this book. I forget what it's called. Fuck. Story. It's called Story. And I'm hoping that it could, I guess, remind me of some tips or things to look out for when storytelling that I need to revisit. So I will be reading that this weekend if it has arrived. If not, then probably throughout the week. But anyway, that's my video, guys. A little update on that. And you know what? This is kind of real time because, like, still giving that shout out to that person who's, I guess, also quitting. This is like part of the journey. I'm dead inside. Okay, it's taken me a minute. I'm not fully myself, and but I'm committed, you know, because like even in times of stress, and the stress has peaked, and sorry, this fucking lozenge, but the stress has peaked recently. Not that it's like it's mundane stress, you know, it's like stuff that'll go away, you know, nothing crazy. But even then, I'm not going to go and purchase a vape. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way and do that. I'm hitting dead ones, if I'm being honest, but I won't do that. So do what you will with this information, body language, and my mood. Just know that it'll always get better. It will, and you can conquer it. And I will too. I will too. That's about it, guys. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, rest of your week, and I will see you later. Bye.